my body hurts. That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard. I'm gonna try it. Fixes one thing, hurts another. That's the story of my life. What doesn't make me bloated? Okay, I have something to share with you. It's a huge shocker. It's never happened to me ever before. Surprise! I'm sitting in a giant pile of laundry. Is this all we do? It feels like this is all I ever film, but I'm not always behind. No, I kind of am always behind. I always tell myself I'm going to do one load a day and not let this happen, but it keeps happening. Anywho, today we have got to talk about my bloating because it is getting out of hand. Say hello. Since I had this baby, I have been working on my bloating. That's a lie. Okay, the first few months I was in survival mode. Now, I am working on my bloating. One thing I've been doing is I decided to just get bigger clothes. So I actually have new merch shirts. This one says, I make a dang good lemonade. It's very wrinkly, sorry. It's just been sitting in this pile of clothes, so it's fine. When life gives you lemons, you gotta make lemonade. And I just wanna believe that I make a good one. And this is how I feel most of the time. Find happiness where I'm at, but I do kind of feel like I'm melting or crumbling away. I designed this for you and for me. I lied. I can't do this. I thought maybe if I turned on the camera, it would give me the motivation. If I have the motivation, that's great, but I don't have the physical strength today. Sometimes it's my mind stopping me, sometimes it's my body. Today is not my day, but this is life with chronic illness. You never know how you're gonna feel. I got a lot of my laundry put away, but definitely not all of it. There's some hang-up stuff that I left. Of course, as always, my house has way more that needs to be done, but it's not gonna get done today. I had big plans, but I should know that I shouldn't make big plans. I'll see you tomorrow, or maybe the next day. Well, here we are, another day. It's hard to get the camera out when I just feel like crap all the time. Speaking of last time, still never hung up those clothes. And surprise, I have more laundry to do. But first, I need different socks. Okay. Oh. Where are you going there? So we're wearing jeans today, but they're comfy jeans. I was wearing my morning socks. I live with P.O.T.S, and so my blood does not circulate well, which then does not help my gut. And sometimes in the morning I put these ones on, the easy to put on socks because I'm too lazy, but then my whole body starts to hurt, so I need to put on my good socks. So here we are. Okay, what are you gonna tell them?
Con and Sheila are getting married today, and I'm celebrating. Her outfit is really cute. Oopsie,
It is.
my hat fell off.
My big gut issue problem is I'm very constipated. My doctor once told me that it was the worst constipation she'd ever seen in a patient. What really helps my gut health and helps get things moving is when I move. But I'm not feeling so good with the rest of me. And that's the struggle of multiple chronic illnesses. One thing gets fixed and then something else gets messed up. All right, this is my breakfast. I've been trying out different protein powders, and I think this one's my favorite. Makes my stomach hurt the least. Been adding hemp hearts. I find that these help my digestive system as well. And I've been adding this. Now, here's the thing. I was gonna do a full scoop every day. I tried that. It gave me the worst gas. If you want to stink, then take a full scoop. So I just do a little bit on top of my oatmeal. It doesn't make me feel amazing, if I'm being honest. It probably would be better if I just did this with almond milk or just this with water, but then I'm just not full enough and I need to eat more. So my breakfast recently has been a little protein oatmeal bowl. There is one thing that makes most all of my symptoms feel better, and that is water. Okay, slight lie. I get a pretty bad stomach ache. I feel pretty nauseous after drinking water, especially a lot of water, but it definitely helps my P.O.T.S. It gives me more energy, helps my blood circulate better, and it helps the constipation. I'm gonna drink a bunch of water, see if I can feel good enough to go out today, because taking a nice little walk would help a ton. Yeah, I'm not leaving the house. My body hurts. It is very tired, as usual. Chronic fatigue is so real. But my house is kind of a disaster. So my movement today is going to be around the house. Can I be honest with you? I don't know how to do the dishes. I'm 28 years old. I get grossed out to put my dishes dirty in the dishwasher, which I know doesn't make sense because it's a dishwasher. It's supposed to wash the dishes. Somebody mentioned that your dishwasher would work better if there was more food on the dishes. And I was like, okay, let's try it out. Because we definitely have had soap scum on our dishes in the past. Well, I try it, and there, you can't, I don't know if you can see it, but there are little pieces of food still on the dishes. The last time I did the dishes, I had to hand wash some of them anyway because they didn't get clean. So somebody tell me, how do you do the dishes, or is it just that my dishwasher sucks? Is that the solution?
I see it in your eyes. Yeah, I can read the signs. You need to get away. It's time we make a change.
Last video, I talked about this drink mix that I've been taking that helps me a ton. Gives me more energy. It's helped my depression like crazy. About it more in my postpartum depression video, but I also mentioned that I've been doing a gut one. I don't think it works, so don't recommend this. So I'll just go back to a regular probiotic, not taking whatever this extra stuff is that they put in here. Maybe it works for some people, but for me, not helping the gut. Okay, but there is something that's totally free. But there is something that I've been trying that I heard on a podcast that I actually think works. He said he had a patient who had severe constipation, and he had her gargle water instead of taking suppositories or laxatives. Anyway, I was listening to that and I was like, that's the dumbest thing I've ever heard. I'm gonna try it. It's supposed to stimulate the vagus nerve, which I've heard tons about. I gargled water. I'm not gonna do it on camera because nobody wants to listen to me gargle water. That's disgusting. Or you make yourself gag. Wow. I will finish telling you this in a second. Because I've been slaving away making homemade sourdough bread today. I'm kidding, I bought it, okay, Costco. But listen, the only ingredients are organic unbleached wheat flour, water, sea salt, organic barley malt. That means this is actual real sourdough. And what I learned is that most sourdough in the stores is not real sourdough. They put yeast in it. If it has yeast in it, it's not real sourdough. They just flavor it with sourdough flavoring. I've heard many good things about doing sourdough for your gut health, but it didn't seem to help me before. Now it makes sense because I wasn't eating real sourdough. I am trying to also make my own sourdough. So, me and this little pumpkin,
We made pizza.
sourdough starter. I watched, what's his name, Joshua Wiseman.
You want to learn how to make a sourdough starter from scratch. You came to the right place.
So we're about an hour away from feeding our sourdough for this first time. Hopefully in the future, I will learn to make my own sourdough. All right, while that sourdough cools down, I am going to get some movement in, wipe off the counters, clean up the floors, hopefully get things moving, and gargle some water. I did it this morning, and I kid you not, exactly 2 hours later, had to go. And it happened yesterday and the day before. I'm telling you, something about this gargle gagging thing actually works.
Oh, you know you'll always have me. Baby, I will always stay with you. So put your trust in me. We'll work it out, you'll see. drive someplace far.
Exercise with my lungs, and I like to run around to get my own exercise.
Okay, tell me that doesn't look incredible with zero effort. I'm a big fan.
0 effort.
I've been on a lot of diets for my gut that did not help. So instead of being on a diet and saying I'm not eating gluten or I'm not eating dairy or whatever, instead I'm just getting higher quality stuff. So I'm eating what I want. So I'm using organic flour for my sourdough starter. I am using like organic grass-fed butter. Getting my higher quality protein that is more expensive, but better for my overall health. So I'm just trying to eliminate toxins in my cleaning stuff, my makeup products, my shampoo and all of that. I will talk about that in another video, but also in the foods that I eat, particularly for my gut, I'm trying to get the highest quality possible. All right, it is time to feed the dishwasher's going, but it's time to feed my sourdough starter. So I need to pull up the video, figure out what I'm doing.
For a ride, the two of us, we don't have to stop. Baby, let's go for a ride.
All right, day 2 sourdough starter. How good does that look? Hoping to start getting some bubbling from my bacteria in here, but we'll find out. I'm excited.
You and I, let us run away. We can go where we want. I'll have your bag if you'll have mine.
I'm wondering if part of the reason I'm feeling so sick right now is because I didn't eat enough today. It's so frustrating because my gut feels better. I won't say good. Feels better when I eat less. I guess that makes sense. But then obviously the rest of me needs food to survive. Anyway, I just grabbed this. I got these at Costco. They're like little cookie bars. They only have like a few ingredients. It says simply made with no junk. Anyway, it's really good. So I'm gonna eat this to get a little more protein and calories in my body. I really only ate what I showed you. Like 2 slices of bread and then the protein oatmeal. But I don't think I ate anything else today. I don't remember eating anything else, and it's like 5 o'clock, so I'm gonna have a little snack and then we will make some dinner. But I think that might be why I am feeling so terrible with no energy. But then who knows? Maybe I would have eaten and still felt like crap because my body hates me all the time. Well, I tried to film a minute ago, but I'm pretty sure you couldn't hear a single thing because it was very loud. It is so loud. Kids, be quiet for just like 3 seconds. Joshua cooked up. Here, I want to show him. No? Okay.
So what?
Very exciting. So, Joshua cooked up a bunch of ground beef. It looks gross. Maybe we shouldn't show them. Joshua cooked up.
Chicken.
He cooked up a bunch of meat. You're just gonna walk away?
Sure they
It's too
have
dark.
seen me.
Oh my god.
This is the second time you've almost fallen. We have a 28-year-old fall risk here at the house.
Yes. Okay. Anyway, what was I saying?
Something about me cooking up a bunch of meat.
Oh yeah, because I hate cooking and I never want to do it, and then it's just not good for my gut and my body, and so we got a bunch of frozen stuff, frozen veggies from Costco, and then we got chicken, ground beef. He just cooked up the ground beef, we cooked up the chicken another day and then freezed it.
And we had frozen fish as well.
Yes, so that we can make quick,
Fast proteins.
yeah, quick and healthier. Okay. Quick.
I'm right here.
Oh, he's back. So we can make quick and healthier meals. But I'm definitely super bloated. We had chickpea pasta with a homemade sauce that I made the other day, ground beef, green beans, and I'm super bloated. Surprise.
Which is funny
I
because
have
you
a
were
food
telling
baby.
me, don't you feel so much less bloated when you eat this kind of pasta?
Yeah, but it's
And I'm like, no.
you still feel better than just like the wheat pasta, right? I mean, I feel better at giving to the kids.
I don't
but
notice the difference.
I feel bloated either way, so I may
Uh-oh.
as well get one that has more
I
protein.
got a jailbreaker.
I don't know what to eat, to be honest, because I've tried the low FODMAP diet. That's a great one to help with bloating, but it's just a temporary diet. It is really hard to do long term. I feel like I couldn't get all the nutrients I need, so then other parts of my body were struggling. You know how it is. Fixes one thing, hurts another. That's the story of my life. So I don't know what to eat because I know that chickpeas makes me bloated, but I also know that regular pasta makes me bloated. And I know that veggies make me bloated. And I mean, what doesn't make me bloated? Even the low FODMAP veggies make me bloated. So I was telling him I don't know the food solution. I don't know what to eat.
For you?
I've tried every
I don't
diet.
know. I mean, at this point, if we could just like blend all the essential fats, proteins, carbs into some sort of tasteless goo that just passes through.
I get stressed every time, which is on my list of things that make my gut worse
Yeah.
and make me more bloated is stress. I know whenever I'm stressed, all of my chronic illness symptoms flare up. And that's something I'm really good at, right?
Stressing? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Yes. you're
I'm
good at
always
stressing.
stressed. Ooh, my sourdough starter's looking really good. And I'm always just starving because I wait too long to eat, and then because I don't want to eat, and then I'm super hungry, and I stuff my face, and then I eat too fast. So those are some things you can do. I will work on them as well. Are there any other tips for bloating, gut issues that you have for me?
Just let yourself lay down after you eat. I don't know.
Yeah, lay on your left side. That does help. That's a good tip. Maybe I should go lay on my left side, and
Yeah.
we should watch a show.
Ooh, I'd love that.
Okay, well, we are ending our day. I'm still tired. I was tired when I woke up, so we'll see you on the next one. Well, I will. Will you see him on the next one?
Maybe. Who knows? We might have a Q&A coming
Should I
up
do
soon.
how do I end it?